Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. Monday, June 30. A truth too big to hide. The week kicks off with a slow burn, but it doesn't take long before flames engulf the Forrester and Spencer worlds. Luna is haunted by the truth about her night with Zende, especially now that the paternity of her unborn child is in question. RJ confronts her after overhearing her on a hushed phone call with Poppy. He's been patient, loyal, and understanding, but now, his resolve starts to crack. RJ voice breaking. "You're not telling me everything, are you? I saw you crying. What's going on?" Luna tries to dodge the confrontation, but guilt eats away at her like acid. Poppy urges her to stay silent, fearing the entire family will turn against them. But Luna is nearing a breaking point, and keeping the secret feels more dangerous than telling the truth. Meanwhile, Steffy issues a firm warning to Zende. After catching him coincidentally at Il Giardino when Luna was having lunch with Hope, she's not buying his innocent act. "Steffy, you say you love Luna, but you're stalking her like some obsessed teenager. Stay away from my cousin, or you'll answer to me." Tuesday, July 1. Nicked loyalties and shaken alliances. Hope finds herself caught in a very different web. Thomas has returned from Paris unexpectedly, and his presence is already making waves. After witnessing her growing connection with Finn at the hospital, Thomas's jealousy erupts privately, for now, but Hope notices the change in his eyes. "Hope, Thomas, why are you looking at me like that?" Thomas coldly. "You told me you were waiting for us to try again, but maybe you've moved on to someone else's husband." As Hope reels from his accusation, Finn begins to feel the pressure too. Steffy is growing more possessive, and her lingering resentment over Sheila's death and Finn's recent strange behavior turns into confrontation. In the background, Deacon continues to meet with an unknown woman in secret. She's not from LA and she's not just visiting. Rumors swirl that she's connected to the woman claiming to be Sheila's twin, and Deacon may be playing with fire. Wednesday, July 2. The DNA bombshll, the pressure cooker explodes. When Luna receives the DNA results she's been dreading. Alone at the Cliff House, she opens the envelope with trembling fingers. Her worst fear is confirmed. Zende is the father. RJ walks in moments later, flowers in hand, completely unaware of the emotional carnage waiting for him. RJ smiling. "I thought we could celebrate, maybe the baby's gender." Luna sobbing. "RJ, we need to talk. It's about the baby." The scene cuts away before we hear her confession. Meanwhile, Bill and Poppy share a surprisingly tender moment at Il Giardino. Bill wants to be there for Luna no matter what, even if she turns out not to be his biological daughter. But Poppy is hiding something else. A flashback shows her frantically hiding a second envelope from a different paternity test, one with Lee's name on it. Back at Forrester, Ridge and Brooke discuss Hope's growing independence. Brooke senses her daughter is spiraling into dangerous emotional territory, especially with Thomas back and Finn hovering. Brooke, she's playing with fire, and someone's going to get burned. Thursday, July 3, a 4th of July party, with fireworks of a different kind. The Forresters host a grand 4th of July bash. But the celebration is overshadowed by emotional tension. Luna shows up wearing a brave face, but the truth gnaws at her every second. RJ senses something's wrong, but he keeps quiet for now. Steffy and Hope clash over Thomas. When Hope dares to mention that Thomas's return wasn't just business, Steffy doesn't hold back. Steffy snapping. "You keep playing with my brother's heart. If you're not serious, let him go." Hope with steel in her voice. "Maybe I'm just tired of being judged by everyone, including you." At the same time, Zende corners Luna by the garden. The chemistry between them is undeniable, but she pushes him away. "Luna, it's too late, Zende. I told RJ everything." Zende quietly. "Then we don't have to hide anymore." Luna, "I wasn't hiding, I was surviving." Fireworks explode. Overhead red, white, and a sickening blue. The metaphor couldn't be stronger. In a shocking twist, Lee shows up at the party uninvited. She slaps Poppy across the face in full view of the crowd. Lee furious. "You stole everything from me and I won't let you do it again." Friday, July 4. Shattered love. Dangerous obsessonest. The day after the party brings heartbreak and confrontation. RJ disappears for hours. When he returns, he's cold and distant. He tells Ridge and Brooke that he's going to move out of the Forrester guest house. He doesn't mention Luna. RJ, "Some truths you can't come back from." Luna, devastated, collapses into Bill's arms. She tells him everything. He promises to help her legally, emotionally, and financially, but her heartbreak is beyond repair. Meanwhile, Thomas makes a stunning proposal to Hope: leave it all behind. Come to Paris. With me. With Douglas. Forever. Hope doesn't answer right away. But the most chilling moment of the week belongs to Finn. Late at night, he visits Sheila's grave except her body isn't there. Finn whispers, "What have you done now, Mom?" From behind a tree, a shadow moves. A woman with red nails and a familiar silhouette smirks in the moonlight. Could Sheila Carter have pulled off the ultimate fake-out again? The week ahead tease: will Luna and Zende rekindle what should never have happened? Is RJ headed for a dark spiral after Luna's betrayal? Will Hope choose Thomas, or give in to temptation? With Finn, could Lee and Poppy's war expose even darker family secrets? And, is Sheila really dead? Dramatic highlights and themes. Emotional fallout: Luna's baby truth devastates RJ and sets the stage for a whole new family war. Sister rivalry: Lee and Poppy's past comes to light. Expect deep betrayals, shocking truths, and the possibility of another sibling. Obsessions and rebounds: Zen's fixation on Luna continues to intensify. Could he become dangerous? Love quadrangles: Thomas, Hope, Finn, and Steffy are tangled in a web of unresolved emotions. Sheila mystery returns: a grave, a missing body, and a shadow from the past. Is Sheila alive, or is someone impersonating her? The Bold and the Beautiful is pulling no punches this summer. Just when you think you've figured it out, boom, other betrayal, another resurrection, another lie. Tune in July 7th for the next explosion, because one couple may announce an engagement, while another falls apart in public scandal.